Hello everybody, this is the Cuber Song, and today I'll teach you how to solve a 6x6. Now, how to solve 5x5, it should be pretty easy. First you just make a bar, and make the middle one. And once you make these two, you're gonna make the outer ones. Just be creative, and it's just pretty intuitive. Now, really don't do 6x6 at all, because you could get triple parity, and that could ruin your solve. But in a moment, you'll see what the triple parity means after we've done all the centers and edges. So here's our white center, and then now we want to make the yellow bar on top. Like that. And now we have some more pieces to join for the yellow bar. So here, and now you want to insert it so both bars are in the same direction. Because if you don't, then this is what will happen. Now we have to, this is pretty intuitive. So, just keep making your bars. When I first saw the 6x6, it was kind of difficult for the last four, for these. It was kind of easy for white and yellow, but for these centers, it was pretty hard. So you want to follow a color scheme of white on the left and yellow on the right, and blue, orange, green, and red. That's how I learned it from JPerm, if you're watching this. Okay. Now we have this, and you don't want to build here in the center anymore, because you have more space here, so you could find more pieces and then join them together. Now to orange. One of the triple parities is you don't get the color scheme right, so be sure to get it right. But if you don't, if you somehow can't memorize the color scheme, or just somehow do the wrong colors, then grab a 3x3 and get this, and use the centers as your color scheme. Now I have more pieces, and we could keep building it until we have it, and then now we insert. Oh, really? The problem with my camera is because I'm recording with my iPad and I hold it with my cubes. You could come up with some creative ideas like that. The last two centers is when I really had a problem. So for the first time when I got my 6x6 from my mom, I couldn't make the last two centers because just two pieces were flipped, and then I watched J-Prom again, and then he taught me on his big cube tips. So here, to put a piece in here, you just move it into where it needs to go, move it again, bring it to another spot where it's empty, move it back, and then just move it back again. If you're lucky, the centers will be solved, but then another half of the time, you have two pieces swamped. Like I told you, just do the commentators. And then your centers will be solved. Next, we're going to edge pairing, and that's why you should know how to solve a 5x5. To tackle this big boy, and if you have any like these blocks, just put them in, because you never know, they might help you later. And when I do 5x5, it gives me extra time to look ahead to my next edge or something. But 3x5, I'm not 20 seconds yet, so I mean I'm not that speed. I still do look ahead, but I don't think I really should be doing it. Just keep pairing the edges. And then you only learn another algorithm when you get to the last 4 edges. It's kind of easy. And the reason I'm not solving as fast as I would solve a 6x6 is because it is really hard to see through the camera, and my arms hurt. And so I'm uploading the lessons before, not again. Okay. And to anyone wondering what method I'm using reduction. Anyone who uses Yao and is watching this video will be yelling at me, so please don't. So I could just use the 3-2-3 edge pairing. I had to do it all H because I really don't feel comfortable in my arms. Okay, so I'll just go quickly, so I could teach you the last 4 edges. But if you know how to solve a 4x4, you should already know how to do that. Now on to the last 4 edges where you have all the 8 edges, but then you can't move them up anymore because they're all solved and you can't just ruin them. So remember, But first, first you flip the edge, and then move it, flip it again, R, U, R prime, F, R prime, F, R, and then put it back in. You solved the piece. So just keep doing that. Oh, not again. And then now keep doing it, and then see what happens next. And you could even get parity on the 5x5. See, I haven't. But you should know how to do it. Now just solve like a 3x3. But you might get parity, so just keep solving until you find there is parity. Maybe the color scheme is wrong, or maybe you just forgot it. Oh, no parity. Parity is, let me show you. Is when only one edge is oriented or only one edge is flipped. In that case, you should know that from 4x4, R, U2, X, R, U2, U2, R prime, U2, L, U2, R prime, U2, R, U2, R prime, U2, R prime. And you could even get PLL parity. Is this a PLL? No, this is not a possible PLL. I'll just use some to look. If you have these opposites, just do the H perm. And watch out for my next video, because then I'll show you this parity and see this exact 6x6. Bye, and please subscribe, and I need because I